Hello everyone, it's Bianca and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be testing out the much hyped Alamar cosmetics. This was one of their palettes in, I think it was their June Boxy Charm. This is the Reina del Caribe. Yeah, this is their palette. I believe this originates from Cuba. So on the back it says it is inspired by the beauty and rich culture of Cuba, the birthplace of Alamar, featuring 8 intensely pigmented shades ranging from delicate shimmers, high shine metallics and velvety mattes. So because I don't have a Boxy Charm subscription, but because I live in South Africa, they don't actually ship here, so a few people do it through Global Aramex Shipper or something like that. So one of the people who own a beauty store here, which is Mona Beauty SA, I will link their page down below, and she had brought in a few Boxy Charms and I had seen so much hype about this little palette and I thought, let me just give it a go. So she only charged me 150 Rand for this, which I think is considerably good considering that this palette overseas or in America or in Cuba costs over $30. So you do, if you buy individual stuff here from Boxy Charm, it is considerably less because you don't have to charge the original amount of the palette, if that makes sense. So you don't actually pay, if it's in Boxy Charm, you don't pay the full amount. But I don't know the logic behind Boxy Charm, all I know that it's a fucking steal. So yeah, so let's go in and talk about the palette. So your first thing that you open up, there's no mirror unfortunately, but the packaging is so cute. I've never been to Cuba, but I assume it's amazing. And then you get this little thing to protect the eyeshadows. So you get 8 shades. I have swatched them. So you get La Costa, El Melicon, you get Varadero, Celia, Cocotexi, Tropico, Guantamara, and Cafecito. So please excuse me, I am not from Cuba. I don't know how to say these, but I thought I would just give it a try. So yeah, I love the color of these shades. I'm particularly drawn to this blue shade over here. I think that is so stunning. I have no idea what look I'm going to do today, but I really do enjoy this palette, and considering that I only paid 150 Rand for this, I think it is such a steal. Yeah, so let's get into it. So I do already have face makeup on. Guys, I've been on an absolute adventure today. So my mom surprised me and my brother to go cycling on the beach today. I've never been there before or been there before or done it on the beach, and I've always wanted to. So she surprised me and my brother today, and let me tell you guys, I'm like so tired, but I had to do this video else I didn't have anything to upload. So if I have a nap while doing this, please don't mind me. I'm really tired, but I have to film this video. So let me just get my mirror. Also filming with my new ring light today, but I don't have the actual stand, so I'm kind of leaning it against my window. So my camera's in front of me and then the ring light is there, so I don't know how this will affect the lighting. I did try and do a couple of test shots, but I mean, it's always different when you're doing your thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna set down I do already have foundation on, and it's actually still on after cycling. We actually weren't a normal family today. We didn't do a normal bicycle ride. We did one of those like quad bike things, but there's like 4 seats. So my mom wasn't mostly in the front, and then my brother and I were pedaling behind her. And guys, I've never sweated. I've never sweated so much in my entire life. Okay. Anyway, so let's dip into this orange transition shade called Cocotexi. I think that is so cute for a name. I love how you get the culture inside a palette, because some palettes are just willy-nilly and they just, you know, name suck like the most cliche names like extra and lit. Like, I'm over it. Like, this actually has a meaning behind it, which I think is so cute. So I believe that these is actually such a good palette from the reviews that I've seen. I think it was Kathleen Lights. Yeah, she was the first YouTuber that I had watched review this, and it was actually her friend that had made the palette. So I think that's really sweet. And don't mind me guys, I have glitter all over my face. Yesterday at college we did some intense beauty makeup and I can't get it off. But yeah, so far this is looking great. I really also like how the palette is set out. It's very different. I don't have any palettes that open up like a book like this. It would have been cool if it had a mirror though, but you know, I'm not fussed. I always carry this bad boy in my kit Anyway, so this is how the transition shade is looking. I'm really enjoying this. Would have liked it to be a bit more pigmented though, because an orange is so beautiful as a transition shade. It just warms the whole look up, and I'm a sucker for warm looks, I'm not gonna lie. But it's doing the job and it's blending beautifully, so that's always a good sign. I also, as usual, have no idea what look I'm doing today. So I'm just going to play around with the colours. I really want to try out that blue. So I definitely think I'm going to use that dark blue. Yeah, but we'll see how it goes. So if you had to buy it directly from the Alamar site, let me just see how much rand to dollar is today, and you'll see how much you pay for it. So $30 for the palette. So you would pay 405 rand for 8 shades. That is a lot. That is a lot. So I paid 150 for it here. I only paid $11. That's like more than half, less than half that I paid for it. And then if you bought Boxy Charm, which I think is $21, you would only pay 283. So I think Boxy Charm is such a steal because you get, I think, 4 or 5 full-size products. So that is an absolute steal considering that almost all of the products are over $30. So yeah, I just don't know how to do it. It's like I would love to, because I think if you to pay for the Aramex global shipper, I think you pay 200 or something like that, and it gets delivered to your door, no post office rubbish, and then you pay just under 300 rand for the box itself. So I think that would be a really good idea, especially if you're a makeup manic. And it's and I think while we're on the topic of Boxy Charm, I think August's box or July's box is gonna have Laurelie's Nudie Patootie, which sounds amazing because I really enjoy Lara's videos. I know she's quirky, but it's nice that she's different because there's so many cliche like YouTubers out there. Anyway, so enough of my rambling. I've got my transition shade and I love this. I love this orange. This is a very nice neutral orange. Okay, moving on. I want to dip into Tropico, which is this almost like a burnt orange shade, and I also like how the pan size is also quite a nice size as well. So I'm just going to put that and focus it on the outer V of my eye. Oh, it's so pretty. It's like a peachy, kind of shade. That's gorgeous. So this is what it looks like with the Tropico on the outer V, as well as blended a little bit into there. And then I think I'm going to put that dark blue over here, and then I'm going to deepen it with that brown, which is called Cafecito. I love these names. But if anyone from Cuba is watching this, or from that like region, please correct me how I'm saying these words, because I obviously have no idea how to say them. But yeah, these shades are really blending so beautifully together, and it's nice that they're pigmented. I obviously expected a lot more for 400 or $30, 400 rand. Yeah, I expected a miracle, but it's fine. I like that you can build them up and there's no patchiness. It's not dry. They are very stunning shades. So I do think that this is a gem of a palette, and we've only done 2 shades, so that's when you know if the 2 shades blend beautifully into each other, then you know you've got yourself a winner. Okay, so then I'm going to take this shade Varadero. So what it looks like is the 4 at the bottom have suns next to them, and the 4 on the top have water. So I'm assuming that obviously blues and all these colors are water, and then the bottom 4 are sun because they're warm. I don't know, sounds like I'm talking about English lessons now, but trying to interpret these symbols. But yeah, I'm going to go into that water shade Varadero. And obviously I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus to intensify the color. Whether it is intensified on its own, I just feel like some shades, I'm going to swatch it for you guys so you can see what it's like. I know swatches on the hand aren't like they don't perform like this on the eye, because I mean, unless you obviously apply it with your hands. But that is a stunning color. I really like that. Yeah, so I'm just going to spray. I'm going to put some on my brush, and then I'm going to spray with Fix Plus. So pretty. It does definitely look more pigmented on with the hand, not so much a brush, but it's still gorgeous. I might just go in with my pinky, just to oh, that is so pretty. So I'm going to try it with my pinky and see if I can intensify it a bit more. It literally applies so much better with the finger, guys. But this is so pigmented though. Regardless, like, I think this is beautiful. I'm going to take the excess off my hand because my wet wipes are fine. I don't feel like reaching for them right now. So let me go ahead and do the other eye. So you can see where I put my finger and where I apply with the brush. This is a lot more pigmented using your fingers. So what I would suggest doing is maybe place where you want to put the product with the brush and then go in with your hand or your fingers. Like, I don't know if you guys can see the difference there. This eye is a lot more pigmented because I put some on with my finger, and this is, it's still pretty, but I feel like you can really get the full effect using your finger. Yeah, that's more like it. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Cafecito. I really hope I'm saying these right. I'm going to take this shade, I'm going to put that on the outer V of my eye, just to deepen it up a bit. I feel like you can do a lot with just the 8 shades because they all go together. Like the oranges and the blue just go together so well, and so does the deeper plum kind of shade also goes super well with oranges. You also have some neutrals. You have like that neutral pink shade. You also have a neutral brown, which is also I think it's such a staple in a palette like this. But look at that brown. That brown is amazingly pigmented. So I'm just blending in this with the blue so that it doesn't look like I've slapped on some shimmer. And then I'm going to take that same blending brush we used and then blend outward. I love this color and this brown with this blue. Like, reminds such like, it literally is a holiday. Like, if you went to Cuba, I would expect to see this makeup on everyone. I feel like she had captured the element of the palette really well. And considering it's like a first time kind of brand, I think she hit the nail on the head with this one, because this is absolutely stunning. These colors literally remind me of a holiday. Like, if I was on a holiday in Cuba or in a country like where I don't even know where Cuba is, my geography is shocking. But wherever Cuba is, which I assume must be, I don't know, I want to say America. But I never did geography in high school, so I have no concept concept of the world map, so I apologize in advance for my lack of knowledge, but wherever Cuba is, I'm assuming it's tropical, number one, so it must be in America somewhere, maybe close to Spain. I'm reaching so high at the moment, but I did get a little teensy bit of fallout on the bottom of my lash line here from the blue, but that's okay. Let me know what you guys think of this ring light. I'm trying to get the stand, because obviously the stand will be a lot better. That will be right in front of me. Right now I just literally have it on my desk, so it probably is casting a shadow, but the little light that I was using was literally a makeshift one from the Chinese shop. It was just like a white light that I had bought just for now, because the sun in my room, the sun rises in my room and then it's too bright, and then once it sets it like diminishes. So okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same brown shade and put it on my lash line as well. And then to really tie in with this whole blue kind of thing, I'm going to take this long-lasting eye pencil from Essence in turquoise, which is, I think, is such a cute name. So this is the blue that I'm going for. I don't have a blue like this, but I do want to use a blue of some sort. So okay, that blue was quite pathetic, so I'm going to take this kind of greenish blue one. This is the Essence one in Feel the Maritime. Also such a cute name. Then I'm just going to apply some bronzer using my Benefit Hoola bronzer. Use some of my Benefit blush as well. Didn't use a very full coverage foundation today because I just wanted my skin to breathe a bit. I know it's ironic, like you shouldn't be putting makeup at all, but it is what it is. I'm not really focused on the foundation today, more so the eyes. And then I'm going to take this shade, La Costa. Oh, by the way, this is also cruelty free. So no animals were harmed in the process of making this palette. So I'm just going to pop this on my brow bone. Oh my god, that is so beautiful with a brush. Oh my god. Alamar Cosmetics come through, and on the back of the palette it says volume 1. So I'm assuming there is going to be a volume 2 of this palette as well. I'm also going to pop that on my inner corner. Oh my god, that is a gorgeous highlighter shade. Beautiful. Then I'm going to apply some highlighter of my own. Lightly dust it with a fan brush. This is my Tarte Exposed. Then for lips, I do want to play on the oranges I kind of used. So I might do this lip. I know this color goes very, very well with the blues. Like I did a look, I think I was testing out the BH Cosmetics Lavish Elegance, and I used this color with a blue and it looked gorgeous. So I'm just gonna wing it and hope this goes with it as well. Yeah, I thought it would go well with the blue. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I really do like the fact that I am getting more into eyeshadow again. I was always like trying out new foundations and brushes, but I think eyeshadows just and it's nice that this brand is new, it's fresh to the scene. They've got, I think they've nailed it with regards to color, pigment, and the colors as well. I like that it has culture, there's meaning behind the shade. I love supporting these new brands. Like that's why as soon as it came here, I was like, I have to try this because this is a totally new concept to what we see before. And yeah, small brands have got their shit together, but a little bit pricey, but I totally think that this is worth it. These shades are so gorgeous. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe below and also click that notification bell, because I know YouTube can be a bitch sometimes and you don't see my videos. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.